Hello people, this is Durga Prasad Umaneni. I'm a CA and qualified in November 2020. Currently, I'm working at Infosys Bangalore in their corporate finance department. So, as you people can see in the heading, the video is about withholding of the results by the ICAI. Believe me, someone who has gone through all this entire process of the withholding of the results by the ICAI and waiting for the results around 2.5 to 3 months, then getting my results, it was very brain wrenching process. Evaporates your thought process a lot. So today I thought of making a video on that so that I could help you people on this process, because when I was into this similar situation that you people somehow might having who was watching this video, at that time I did not have any such resources online on the YouTube where someone has actually made on the YouTube video on this or posted something with regarding to this on the online. So I thought of helping the people. And also yesterday I came across a person who was again feared about this withholding of results by the SA. Again he also got into this trouble. So basically, long story short, I'm going to explain what is the withholding of results by the ICAI, why ICAI will withhold the results, then what will happen with your results when ICAI does withholds our results, then what is the response that we people will get when ICAI withholds our result, then what is the process that ICAI follows, when in dealing the results of the people whose results are actually withheld, and then what actually happened in my case and some of the people that I know what happened in their case, and finally I'm going to conclude this with what you should do with your career with respect to CA finance in order to help ensure that your results are released properly in a smooth manner. So let's get started. So first, what is withholding of the results? It simply means that the competent authority, whoever is conducting your results, can withhold the results based on if you are not meeting their expectations or you are following any unfair means when you are writing your examinations. Now with respect to ICAI, what is the withholding of the results? So basically ICAI normally, on a broader sense, ICAI withholds the results for two reasons mainly. One is unfair withholding of the results due to unfair means, and the second one is withholding of the results due to eligibility criteria. So unfair means many things can fall under the unfair means. So basically when you are getting a hall ticket, so you will find a section over there where ICAI will say that we should follow these. If you don't follow some of these rules, ICAI can withhold the results, like writing the religious symbol on your answer sheet paper, or even writing the smiley symbol or anything which can manipulate the examiner who are correcting your results to give you a favorable marks towards you, or even you are coercing, or you are doing anything which can manipulate him to give you more marks. So basically due to that, it is very very broader concept, but simply you are doing something which you are not supposed to do in an equitable manner. That is called an unfair means. Due to this case, ICAI can withhold your result. The second one being the eligibility criteria. So eligibility criteria. So as a CA final student, to write your final examination, you need to meet certain requirements. Just because you are into finals, you are not qualified simply to write your final examination. The first criteria is that you should complete your articleship program properly. So you should give. I think there is a rule that you should give your final examination at least before 6 months. To at least after completing 2.5 years of your articleships. That was one of the criteria that any CA final student is expected to meet. And the second, other two criteria is like you should complete your MCS and you should also complete your advanced ITT. Not only completing the advanced ITT, but also you should be writing and passing your advanced ITT examination, which most of the people I think might not be aware of that. Please note that you should also pass in advanced ITT examination. Just attending the classes will not suffice. So this is one of those criteria. So there are many other few other criteria which you can see, but these are major criteria that articleship and your these two courses should be completed to ensure that your results are released properly. So if you are following any of these, either unfair means or eligibility criteria not met, then your results can be withheld by the ICAI. Means everyone's results will be released except your results. That is withholding of the results. Now, what can happen when I say withhold the results? So basically, so results going to come, I think, in 2 weeks maximum. So basically, if everyone gets the results, you will not get your results. Now, what can happen when the ICAI withholds your results? So ICAI, when you went to that portal for checking your result, so you will get a notification over there that your results have been withheld due to unfair criteria, or it has been withheld due to eligibility criteria, and you will be provided a mail where you are expected to write to the ICAI, and to those mails you are supposed to write to the ICAI for explaining your reason, so that you can able to communicate with the ICAI. And to the mail, which normally you may get few replies, I'm not saying you will never get reply, you will get a reply from the ICAI for into that mail, but not very frequently. Okay, and also personal experience, no one lifts the call as ICAI when it comes to the withholding of the results. And even if they lift the call, some people will speak arrogantly, not everyone, but at least some people, lower level people, I think, they speak arrogantly, and they don't even answer the calls after a few days initially at least they answer my calls. After a few days, they actually kept every phone on the hanging. So basically, no one was able to communicate with them on the mobile phones or calls, and they are not even replying to our mails. So basically, it's the another level of mental trauma that you will get, you will go through. Then, yeah. So there ends the what happens when ICAI withholds the results, right? So basically, then. So what is the process? Sorry. So this is my first video, so I'm kind of feeling a little nervous. And anyhow, so what is the process ICAI follows with respect to withhold the results? So as per ICAI process, which I heard from ICAI itself, obviously, that for all the cases whose results were withheld, there is a committee called examination committee at the ICAI, which is presided by the president of ICAI. So honorable president and the other committee members, which is normally the central council members. So they all will sit together on a particular day, which they will decide, obviously. But I think it will be around 2.5 to 3 or some 2 odd months after the results. Basically, it will definitely take at least 2 months from your results for them to sit and decide whether to release your results or not. And this is going to be a case-to-case basis. What I mean, so for example, there are 50 cases whose results are withheld, either due to unfair means, whatever, and also eligibility criteria. 50 cases. For each case, ICAI will hear their ICAI will hear what they want to tell. So the opportunity of being heard, if you are aware of that, right? Opportunity of being heard is given to them, and they will explain. And each of the cases they will note, and they will evaluate whether we should be releasing the results for them or not. So this is very, very, very serious concern. Okay, it's going to be very, because if two people are falling in the similar criteria, and one is not able to explain it properly, or is not be able to justify it properly, results can be cancelled by the ICAI, obviously. And I heard that ICAI normally follows the similar action for everyone. It means that if one person is following this criteria, if they are giving favorable to him and they try to give it favorable to everyone, they are not going to definitely, believe me, 100% ICAI will never show a bias towards any student, that is for sure. Okay, but basically this is the criteria that CCM Central Council Committee, which is examination committee, will sit and decide on your result, which is normally 2 to 3 months it will take. Okay. Now, what happened in my case? Yeah, this is very, very important, because it will help you to understand what can really happen. So when my results are withheld, basically, let me explain why my results are withheld. So I completed everything, advanced ITT as well, but due to when I was giving November 20 examination, everything was chaos actually. So I mean to say that we are writing the examination from home, this advanced ITT examination. There was frequent internet connection disturbances happened at least 6-7 times, odd times. I think we are logging in and logging off. This was happening frequently. The person, as I think at that time, ICAI actually subcontracted this work to some third person. I'm not sure, but I feel it is. basically that person is not was not hearing to anyone. He just closed that examination after the time was over and he went away. So I was feared because I could not able to attempt all of the question due to this thing. I think few people also got this thing. I don't know about that, but it was happened in my case. I called them, I mailed to ICAI president. I raised like what do you call, my grievance. I raised it to ICAI concerned authority and so to the president. Then I forgot about my advanced written examination. I think I gave this exam around in September when my final itself is in November. Okay, basically then there again around in November before the examination, one time I again conducted the advanced identity, which I am not aware because I was fully into preparations. So I just kept my phone away. I did not thought that this is going to be very very serious thing, the advanced identity examination. Normally we do take this examination very lightly, right? That it's not, you don't need to prepare for this examination, you don't need to study anything, and also it's not going to be very serious examination at the same time. We don't take it very serious, but the thing is it is very serious because it's going to affect your eligibility criteria. You're not even eligible to write that examination itself. So that way it is very very serious issue. So yeah, in that way I could not able to give the examination. Then after my final examination, I tried to give the examinations, but before that only my final examination as the results came, and obviously I did not got my results. In the window it was showing that your results are withheld due to eligibility criteria. Please write to so and so. Mail ID was given. I forgot that mail ID. Basically, I say eligible criteria mail ID was there. Basically, I wrote to them and they replied that because of this your results are withheld. We will cancel your result. See, believe me, they said that we will cancel your results. And I called every person I could able to at ICAI, which I think it was in Gurgaon office or something. Lucknow, sorry, it was Lucknow office. ICAI examination committee, examination department itself is there in Lucknow. I was calling to them many of the times. Startingly they heard me patiently and they assured me that results will be given. Then when I was calling again, they said that your results will be cancelled. I cried a lot because how much hard a CS student will work hard for his or her results, right? Examination, we put every effort for this, only this examination, only for the 2-letter word CA. So I worked like anything, and that too, that was a Corona time, and I was, isolated myself in my room. Just I was not even getting out. Studied also, cried for many days a lot. I was just got into mental trauma. I was kind of depressed like that. I reached every central council member I can, and the chairmen of the local council chairmen I reached. Then every chartered accountant that I thought it is influential, including my principal. Everyone obviously tried to help me. I reached the central council members who are very very influential person, but even they could not help anything because that whatever the examination thing is there, and that is very very independent. Okay, because none of the other person is respected or is allowed to indulge or what do you say, interfere on that thing. Small example: if there is a 7 members committee for examination, and some other 8th person who is also central council member but not into this examination committee, he is not expected, not allowed to speak anything about the examination committee's decisions or whatever on as a professional, right? So basically it works on independent. So that's why none of them are able to help me. I was into mental trauma, as I said. I was crying a lot. I was not able to focus on my final preparation, next attempt preparation, because I don't know whether I will pass or not, and I was not able to prepare for my interview itself as well, because my campus placements are also over. I could not even able to attempt my campus placement, which was very very wonderful opportunity that time, because placements were not happened at least for 2 years, right? 1.5 to 2 years. So we got very good companies, and that too my was the first attempt and very good articleship experience and academic experience. I would have got very good company. Whatever happened was for good, but I'm saying, so you name it, I was into very whatever the possible mental trauma was in. So I was like gathered that time. I actually gathered the persons whose all results were withheld due to this thing. Around there were 50 people I could able to gather on a small Telegram channel. I named it withholding of results or something. Okay, yeah, gather the people from this that what you call FinApp or something will be there, right? So basically from there everywhere I started everything person to gather on that Telegram group, and we started discussing. In that way we started feeling very light, because everyone into that problem, it will feel very good, right? If we got like support that okay, some other people also into that problem, not only me, we will together will try to get that thing sorted out, but at least there are some people who are similar to me, right? So that way I did that. Now after 2.5 months I came to know that one for one girl results were actually released who was into same criteria as mine. And one more thing additionally, that she did not even write her advanced she did not completed even advanced ITT. What I mean, she did not attended the class. I attended the classes even before the examination. Only examination could not be able to. She did not even attended the classes, but her results were released before me. So in that way, I approached a central council member, one of the very good person he is. I tried to approach him. After approaching him, after around 1.5 months something, basically continuously going after continuously requesting or something, then he discussed. Basically he also thought it is a genuine thing, because if someone's results released, mine should also be released. He actually spoke about this on the committee. Then so ICAI thought that they should release my results, not only mine obviously. ICAI result released, I think good some other people whose results were also withheld due to this. There was a ranker, I think he's AR12 or something. He's a very good person who done his articleship from Big Four. So he write a small smiley symbol on his paper, on FR paper. I asked him why he did that, because he said the paper was very very easy and he wrote it very well. That's the reason he thought. Because he gave his examination very good, right? So he felt very happy, because after all examination was kept on postponing, so he gave a smiley symbol, and because of that ICAI withhold his result due to unfair means. So he got his results around 3 to 3.5 months, right? And he is a Big Four article plus ranker. He could have got very good placements in come to if in a campus placement, but he is now working in same Big Four, obviously, that in the same company, in the same department which he was doing. I think he recently changed it to something else, but definitely he could have got very good opportunity in a campus placement. That is the cost he was actually paid for, that just a small smiley symbol. So that's the reason I'm saying it is going to be very very serious concern. ICAI takes it very seriously and they will never listen to you. For them only one thing is there, the rule. Okay, if you have not followed the rules, that's it. They will never listen to you. The only point they will raise is why you did not follow the rule. Okay, when everyone is following the rules, 99.9999% of the people following the rules, why only you haven't followed the rule? Okay, and that's the way ICAI even has some of the people at ICAI spoken with me as well, right? So that is the reason I'm saying you, if you are someone who hasn't completed your MCS or advanced ITT or not, okay, please do that before your examination only, because believe me, it's not a game. I mean to say that it's not like catching a fish. ICAI will leave someone, ICAI will catch someone, not like that. 100% for sure ICAI will withhold your results. Okay, it will definitely withhold your results. That's why please complete your MCS and advanced ITT. And when you are writing examination, please don't write anything as other than which is required as an answer. You write that letters, whatever you write that. Don't put a smiley symbols or religious homes, cross, whatever it may be. You don't do that. And for another girl I had, who I spoke to her. She is one of my friend. She was given I think May 2019 attempt or something. So in her attempt, she by mistakenly, it seems that small piece of paper actually fall into her answer sheet, which is nowhere related to CA final actually, but it has got into that answer sheet. No one knows how it got into that. Because of that, her results were withheld for 3 months, right? So eventually after that she got some exemption in 2 papers, but her entire results were withheld. After 3 months her results were released and she could not even able to prepare for that. That is why I'm saying you, ICAI takes it very seriously and they will never listen to you. And don't think that मेरे को CCM मालूम है don't even think like that. I मेरे को president, even if president cannot help on this, okay? Because I have been through this, and I know many people who are very influential, who are into similar issue, but for everyone same same treatment was given by the ICAI. So so you cannot escape the process, you cannot escape the system just because you know some influential people. I reached very good influential central council members and the presidents, obviously. So past president as well. None of them could have actually helped me, or could not even able to help me, because only one thing, system is there, you should follow the system. Everyone will tell that same. Please, that's why please complete your MCSE and advanced ITT before your examinations. And also please don't do anything childish on your examination which make you fall into the unfair category. Just read whatever given by the exam, your hall ticket, then you will understand what can fall under the unfair means, right? So that's it. Because I yesterday I happened to speak with one person regarding this issue. I was thinking about making the video on this for many almost a year. I was thinking of making a video today, actually. So the day I'm recording the video is the day when final results were actually released, and my results were not actually released. My results were released after 3 months from today. So that is the reason. So yep, I thought of helping you people. You can definitely reach me on my numbers I given in the description, my LinkedIn ID and also my Gmail account ID I given there. You can actually reach me there. If you need any further assistance on this, please do follow the results rules. And if you haven't followed that and your results is going to be withheld, you feel that way, please feel free to reach me. I can help or assist you, okay? But please be very, very cool. Don't get into mental trauma. It's going to be a very mentally draining process, I know, because I was there. That is the reason I'm telling you, don't bogged about it too much, okay? At least you got someone to explain what is going to happen with you, because when I was in that tour, no one was there, and none of the videos are available like this one, or there is no online content. I did it entirely myself and got my results released, right? So please be very positive. Everything will happen. Whatever is happening will happen for good. Always think that way, because today I'm feeling that whatever happened that way is happened good for me, because I was into good company and I figured out what I actually need to do in my life. So basically there is a concept called, right, the connecting of the dots. So after the things are over, then only you will understand that. When you look into the back, which Steve Jobs actually told this, so when you look back toward the back side, then when you are able to connect those dots, then you will understand why that particular dot has happened. So everything is happening for good. Be very positive. Please feel very free to reach me if you need any further assistance or further guidance, and any other clarification you might require regarding this topic or any other things with regard to your career. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. Thank you so much.